Hello everybody, we just completed episode 5, which was attending our pre-drywall inspection meeting, and now we finally made it to episode 6, step 6 in the process of buying a new construction home, which means that the property is completed and we are at the final walkthrough stage where you, myself, and the builder are going to walk the property and just make sure it's everything that you wanted. Come follow me guys, let's take a tour. So the goal of today is to complete our final walkthrough on the property. As you know, we previously completed a pre-drywall inspection when the property just had the framing up. It still needs the finishing touches to be completed. And what we can expect, just to give you guys some information on timeline, is from that pre-drywall inspection until now, our final walkthrough time frame is usually about 60 days. So we're looking at a 2-month lapse in time to where they're still building our property and still going through the process. But now we're here, we're at the fun part, the home is completed. We're gonna walk it together. It's gonna be me, you, and the construction manager. We're gonna have a checklist and we are gonna make sure that the home is designed exactly how you mentioned. Because now it's visually completed and now we're at the finishing stage. So there's 2 things that I usually tell my clients to bring to our final walkthrough. I usually bring it myself, but I also tell them to bring it as well, just in case so we can cover many bases. One of the items that I tell people to bring is a phone charger. It might sound a little bit crazy, but it really helps during our final walkthrough. And the reason is because we want to check every outlet in the home to make sure that it's working and that it charges all of our devices. So no better way than to bring a phone charger, which you bring every day in the car anyways. Another item I say to bring to a final walkthrough is tape. We know that the builder typically has tape ready for our final walkthrough and on hand to note things that are issues with the property, but it doesn't hurt for us to have our own and we can make notes on and we can document for later. That way, when he has a checklist out and we're walking the property and we notice anything out of part, he writes it down, and their goal is to get this completed before closing. So just to give you a little backdrop, the final walkthrough is usually scheduled a week prior to closing, which would be today. We walk it, we put all the tape on the areas that need adjusting. They work this week to fix it, and then we walk it again the morning of closing, prior to signing any documents. Just to make sure we're all on the same page, smooth, seamless, and that's just the goal. So we're gonna use the tape that we have on hand to mark anything that's wrong, whether it be a scratch, the paint is chipped, there's something broken, we're gonna mark it and write on it what needs to be addressed. We're gonna also check all the bathrooms to make sure there's no leaks in the faucets as we run them. We're gonna open up all the windows to make sure the balances are working. We're gonna check the appliances to make sure they're still working as well. And we're just gonna go room by room together, looking at it all at the same time and noting anything that's wrong. Hopefully, in a perfect world, nothing would be wrong. But as we know, in new construction, things do happen. And so our job is to make sure that we're all being very vigilant and we're taking the steps needed to have a smooth, happy transaction for you. All right, everybody. So we completed our final walkthrough on the property. Now we have a week until closing. Super excited for you guys, but we're not there yet. We do have another video, the 7th step in the phase, where we are going to cover the closing process. So you know what to expect on your very special day.